I have a dream. I want to paint a mural. I want to be a muralist, but I want to paint a mural for a company. Like I want to paint on some business's walls. But the issue is, I have never painted a mural, and I think that a business would appreciate if I have painted one before I paint on their business. So I decided I'd paint my first mural in my house, and I had to pick a room to be my victim, and I chose my home gym. I'm aware I don't look like someone who has a home gym, but I do, and I love it. When you look at it, it is pretty plain, and there's a lot of empty space on the walls that I was like, yeah, I could do something with that. Now, every great craft project starts off with a trip to Home Depot. By a trip to Home Depot, I mean 3 trips because you're gonna forget something, and I forget something every time. Not the paint though. I only needed 2 colors of paint. I'm doing it in black and white. Well, actually not black. I got cracked pepper because apparently it's the color of the year, and I was like, well, I don't want to miss out on the color of the year. I got that. When I brought it up to the employees at Home Depot, they did seem annoyed. They were like, another cracked pepper, great. But it did turn out good. I see why it's the color of the year. The first step I had in mind was to paint the whole gym this color, but I did forget to get the covers for the large roller, and we only had the small rollers, and I didn't want to go back to Home Depot yet. So we tried to just make it work with the small rollers, and it took forever. You can imagine why. We did end up going to get the bigger roller. You must be wondering, oh my god, what are we painting? I know, I'm stressing you out, I haven't said yet, but we're painting something One Piece related. We've come to the point in my life where everything does have to be One Piece related, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, that's where we're at. So I'm painting Luffy and Kaido's fight, and I wanted it to be manga style, that's why I only needed black and white. Now, I don't like to just copy things, like official art, and paint them. I think that's lame. I needed to draw it, so I did draw it, and it sucked. But that's okay, because we gotta talk about one of the most important people on this project, who is not me. I need to introduce you to my creative director, who also happens to be engaged to me. This is Andrew. Andrew is good at a lot of things. And one thing he's really good at is critiquing my art, and also my life when I need it. But even though Andrew doesn't do art, he's really good at just design in general and seeing things that maybe I'm not seeing, and so I always ask him for feedback because it always turns out better when he reviews it. So every time something's looking kind of whack, I just go to him for review. Let me tell you how we saved this painting, okay? This is my before sketch. It's not that bad, right? Like, you know what's happening. It's obvious, like, what's going on. Here's the after. There's a lot that changed, but let me show you what he told me to fix. He took one look at this eye and was like, who is that? Because that's not Kaido. That's Momo. Whose eye is that? That's not right. And I was like, damn. He does look a little friendly, huh? So I had to fix the eye. I had to make him angrier. I just had to make him angrier overall. Also, he was like, you forgot his beard thing. I did. When it came to the Luffy part, he called me out on my lazy hand pose. He knew I was being lazy. He was like, what is this? Do a better pose. And I was like, oh, I don't want to draw perspective. But he told me to, and I did. And it took me 3 hours to get the hand, just the hand. But I'm glad I did it. For Luffy's face, kind of just told me the whole thing was wrong, and we just had to start over from there. But it does look more like Luffy. I just was blind. But I fixed both and it looks so much better. So once again, the creative director was right, and that's why I keep going to him. But now we can start. We have our drawing. So I set up my projector, and if you freak out about me using a projector, I will freak out. Muralists transfer their designs onto the wall. They're not freehanding it. That'd be crazy. Maybe some muralists, but I'm not trying to be that. I'll have you guys know I did this whole thing with 2 paintbrushes. No, 3 paintbrushes. 1 wide, 1 small, 1 slightly bigger small one. So, real professional over here with the supplies. I like to think of myself as a low maintenance artist for that, but some might just call that unskilled, ignorant, perhaps. You know what? I don't know what to do with some of those brushes that come in these packs. I'll admit it. I feel like I can do everything with my small brush. For our minigame. I'm not just gonna let you sit here and watch me paint lines for 8 minutes because that'd be a really boring video. We're gonna take a break and play a game, and if you don't like having fun, skip ahead. But we're gonna play, you know, Who's That Pokemon? We're gonna play that, but it's gonna be Who's That Character with One Piece characters. Because why would we talk about Pokemon right now? That has nothing to do with this. There's gonna be 3 rounds. You have 5 seconds to guess. Let's go. First round, here we go. Who's that character? It's Chopper. If you got it wrong, it's okay, there's 2 more rounds, but I am gonna need you to try harder. Round 2. It's Usopp. And if you got this one wrong, you probably need to watch the show again. Round 3, who do you think this character is? It's Usopp. Who else has that nose? If you got any of these right, I think you're lying, but let me know anyways. Hope that was fun. Thanks for playing. You can go back to the regular video now. And while you were over there playing games, I finished the mural. I made a lot of progress. Do you want to see it? Looks pretty good, right? If you're concerned about the gap in the middle, I plan to put a TV there so that when I'm doing my workouts, I can get distracted between sets and end up standing there like... Now that I have proven myself, let's talk about some giveaway stuff, right? I still want to paint a mural for a business. Now, I don't feel qualified enough to charge a business for me to paint a mural. So, how about a mural giveaway? If someone's got a business and you got a wall that you want painted, hit me up, email me, and let's talk about it. I'm in Arizona, so I'd prefer if you were in Arizona or at least America. I'll travel. That sounds fun. Like, I'll make a vacation out of it. I just want to paint a wall. Hit me up. I'm not doing like a for real giveaway, like you have to enter by this time and you have to comment and then I'm gonna pick someone random. No, and if it seems like something I can do and you want me to do it and you like my sketch and it works out, I'll come paint your wall. You have to let me make a YouTube video about it. I'm not just gonna do it without filming. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you stick around for another one. Please subscribe and watch another. Alright, bye.